my name's Ablteon, and today we'll do an intro to Ableton. First thing is that Ableton has two ways that you can look at it. One is session view and one is arrangement view. So session view is a great way to start to put together ideas. Arrangement view is when you're trying to put ideas in order. So session view goes up and down, and arrangement view goes from left to right. So if you like to go back and forth, you can do that easily by pressing the tab button on your computer, or alternatively, you can toggle with the toggle switches on the upper right-hand corner. There should be 3 horizontal, 3 vertical, and you'll be able to get back and forth from arrangement to session view that way. You can also zoom into your arrangement. So in arrangement view only, you can hover your mouse over the timeline until you see a magnifying glass. You can click and scroll up to zoom in, or click and scroll down to zoom out. Now we're gonna go on a virtual tour of Ableton Live. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess which color the box is the thing that I'm talking about. So first, title. What color box is the title in? This is the title of your song. Check it out. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It is in a hot pink box at the very top middle. All right, now let's see if you can find the tempo bar. This tempo will have your metronome, it will have your beats per minute, and how you can quantize things and move things. So can you find the box with the tempo bar? Give you 3 seconds. That is in the green box over to the left-hand top side. All right, can you find the transport bar? This will have controls like stop, play, and record. The transport bar is in the red box. Can you find categories? So categories will have sounds, they'll have drum kits, they'll have instruments in it. Can you find the box with the categories in it? It is in the yellow box on the left-hand side of the screen. How about instrument or sample view? That is the purple box. How about the clip or device overview? And this is a small box. That's the teal box on the very bottom. And now there is a very large kind of orange box that is going to be your clip area. So this has clips, and this is also a mixer for different audio and MIDI channels. Awesome. You did it. You have gone on a tour of Ableton Live. Now we're going to move on to how to input MIDI information into Ableton Live, and you have choices. There are 2 ways. You can use a pencil tool and draw in your MIDI clips, or you can use a MIDI controller, whichever one you like best. So first you're going to want to choose or tap your tempo. Go to the tempo bar up in that left-hand corner, and you'll see a small box that says 120 when you open up an Ableton session. You can click and drag up if you want to bring your tempo up, or click and drag down if you want to bring your tempo down. Alternatively, you could put in a number, a numerical. If you know you want it to be 80 beats per minute, you can just type it in the box. Or if you just want to feel it, you can tap your tempo in with the button that's right next to the metronome and tap in what your tempo is. Now you'll want to activate your metronome so you can get a good idea of what your beat is. And once it's yellow, it's activated. So once you press play or record, you'll be able to hear it. I also recommend that you put on some quantization. So if you go to your edit menu in Live, it's in the menu bar, and drag down to record quantization, you can choose from a few different musical notes quarter note being the longest, 30-second note being the shortest. You're in session view, so press tab if you're in arrangement view to get back to the up and down session view. And to add a MIDI track, you can press Command Shift T to add a MIDI track to your session. To add a MIDI clip to your MIDI track, if you double click in one of those boxes underneath, you'll make a MIDI clip. You'll see something appear on the bottom third of your screen. That is your MIDI clip. It's just a zoomed in version. You're gonna need an instrument in your MIDI track before you can make any sound. So go over to your categories area on the left-hand side and choose some drums. I'm going to drag in the 909. So I'm gonna make this 4 bars long. You wanna go all the way up to the number 5 if you want that to happen for you as well. You can pinch and pull to zoom in and zoom out in the clip area. On the left-hand side of that clip area, you'll see a few instruments. If you want to audition those clips, just click on the little blue headphones, audition what all those instruments sound like in your drum kit, and then you can decide how you want to draw it in. To activate your pencil, you'll press the shortcut B, and then you can draw in some MIDI information. And that will give you a drum beat. So go ahead and mess around with that for a couple minutes and come back when you're ready to learn how to input MIDI information with a MIDI controller. And we're back. I hope you had some fun drawing in a beat. So here's how you can use a MIDI controller to input information. Of course, you're going to have to attach your MIDI controller to your laptop. So I'm using an Arturia Keylab right now. Go to Preferences, find MIDI, find your device. Now, MIDI from your device and test. Record enable your track. You'll also see that there is a small gray circle next to each MIDI clip slot. If you press that, you'll start recording MIDI information. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you in the next video.